Hello, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that those are only general readings. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I have two special tarot offers going on for this month, and they are both kind of focused in the energies wrapping up this year cycle of 2018 and beginning the next chapter of 2019 and what it might bring for all of you in specific. So if you'd like to know more details about those special readings at a sales price until the end of the month, just contact me, and I will gladly give you all the details. And I apologize, as if I go into my readings, I'll be somehow having a hard time sometimes speaking and coughing a lot. It's due to the fact that I have catch a cold, and so I'm still in recovery process. It's taking some time, and it's really affecting a lot of my throat chakra. And aside of that, I also want to let you guys know that I'm not currently usually at home and where I usually do my readings, and so it might just be a harder process for me as I'm traveling to record these videos, but I will still try to at least do the monthlies and the mid-months if I can. And yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoy your readings, and we'll talk with each other soon. So Scorpio, I do feel like, first of all, you have this similar energy that I felt in the reading for Taurus. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, if you have Taurus placements as well, positions in your chart, this might be something, message significant as well for you in particular. Because I do get a sense that this month, there's this mixed bag with feelings and desires that are both giving you the best and the worst spectrum here to deal with. Like feeling as in love or as infatuated by someone or by something, as you feel angry and disrupted by that amount of attraction and feeling and power something is holding over you. It's like not accepting the power that something is having over you. I feel like some of you might be quite attracted or obsessed, or you can't shake off a feeling by someone, by a situation, by a need to get something, to conquer something. I feel like, though, for the majority this is about relationships, but I feel like some of you just cannot shake off some feeling that it's in the border here between, again, love and hate, or obsession and intention. So you're dealing with very extreme feelings, which is something that usually your sign is familiar with. But I feel like in this month in particular, sometimes this might be causing you more problems than you feel you can deal with. I feel like some of you just want to figure out a way out of the mess, out of the chaos, out of the confusion, out of the misty, foggy, dense, thick confusion that has been installed in your life. You do have the Seven of Cups in the soul position, so you are very confused. You are like completely off ground. Your head and your soul and your heart is with the stars. But I feel like for some of you, yes, your imagination is triggered and stimulated, and this can be amazing for your creative input, for work that acquires and needs that imaginative power. For others of you, this could also be bringing you just an awareness of unveiled realities and perceptions that maybe you have not explored before, which is good. It enhances your, it broadens your understanding of different facets and sides of situations. But I feel like for the majority of you, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of illusion, there's a lot of lack of reliable sources of direction, of knowledge, of directions again, basically. And so your soul feels scattered, lost, and the soul positions is where is also, it gives us the hint of how it will be processing situations. So your way of processing whatever is happening and will be happening is all over the place, like feeling the best and the worst. As I said, there's this myriad of experiences, right, that are like this grinder energy. You're like, so basically what I'm feeling for Scorpios is that grounding techniques. Ground yourself when everything seems to be spinning and you don't know if you love or hate someone, if you love or hate yourself or your life. Ground yourself, breathe for a little bit, then think and then direct that, and then decide what to do. Don't act upon it immediately. I feel like you shouldn't act upon situations immediately, because the impulse to do something and mean something else is very high. The impulse to sometimes, again, say things you don't mean is very high, and then you will be facing the disappointment, the regret, the guilt of it, and vice versa for others dealing with you. I feel like you're dealing with people in December and as you go into January that are complicated, just as you are. You know, there's a lot of factors here about I think that there is unfinished business as well for some of you. It's like not everything was said and done for some of you, and this is the problem. Is like, if you have words that are here, things that you can't hold in anymore, or if someone has that feeling towards you, it's just it most likely will come out. Things will be coming out, things will be said, things will be put in, the cards will be laid out in the table, and maybe you will not like all that you will be seeing, and confrontation might be a risk, but you might need to understand what you want. Do you want to confront a situation and resolve it and fix it? Do you want to say goodbye to someone? Do you want to say goodbye to a situation, or don't you? I feel like some of you are torn. Part of you wants to be done with a problem, or a person that you see as a problem, a situation that you see as a problem. Part of you just wants to toss it to the wind, but part of you doesn't. And I feel like you need to understand what this is about. You don't want it, or something keeps you from not doing this because you still have love for it, you still need it, you still feel like preserving it, healing it, connecting with it? Or is it you don't want to do it, you don't want to say goodbye to it because you are afraid of the unknown, you are afraid of letting go, detaching from this? You have a strong bond with something, a bond, a connection. It's like it's like an umbilical cord between you and someone, or again, you and an energy. It could be, if it's not an actual person, even though with the lovers here, definitely could be about any type of relationship. There's like this umbilical cord that connects you and a person. And energetically, it's like it feeds both of you, and both of you you need each other, or feel like you need each other to fuel each other. And making a cut to this cord maybe would imply that you would go into withdrawal of what that energy is to you, of what that energy feeds you up, fills you up with. And are you willing to do that or not? Are you willing to make a sacrifice for your well-being, for your happiness? Or are you willing to destroy something that can be beneficial to you, even if you don't accept it or see it that way? And there's half-half. There's parts of Scorpios here that I'm reading that for one part of you, it's one thing, and for others, it's other thing. It depends on your personal situation, and in clarifying, getting in tune with your needs, your voice, your heart, your mind as well. Your understanding of the whole situation is key, important to figure out what this is, what this represents, and what to do with it. And I feel like some of you extreme feelings such as rage, jealousy, vengefulness, possessiveness, all type of shadow feelings. If you take those to the extreme, if you don't own them, if you don't take them and look at them and integrate them as a part of your being so they can be put in place, and then you know what to do exactly without such extreme impulsive reactions, it can get difficult. It can get difficult for you to know what you're doing. I feel like some of you completely have forgotten something or someone and what that represents to you, what that represents into your life, what's the purpose of something in your life. And so you are not taking a situation as carefully as you should because of it, or you are feeling a victim of careless hands. It could also be that you are being a victim of negative behavior. It could be that someone is not being fair to you. It could be that someone is being a bully to you. Someone is not showing their love. Not showing their love when there might be. Not showing their respect. Not showing their best behavior again. Even though I feel like for some Scorpios, this is a situation that is not to one thing or the other. Just as I said to Taurus, this is a situation that is about both. Like dealing with everything. It's a very interesting reading. Now, for others of you, I feel like you're just confused about what you want to do in life in general. I feel like some of you want to have fun. You want to explore new ideas, new concepts, new activities, new outlets of creative input as well, of creative expression. But you're still in the fantasy process of it. It's like too much of fantasy energy. Like not really understanding how to take that to the ground. Like one day you might be thinking of something, then you're thinking about another, but not taking things as seriously in order to apply that energy concretely into something. So basically it's a time period where you just, for some of you, you're more in living the moment, enjoying, you know, the day-by-day type of energy, what the day can bring you, not making too much plans, not taking anything too seriously, because you know that you're uncommitted to reality during this period of time. You're divorced from reality, Scorpios, I feel. Some of you, you're divorced from reality, like you are not capable to commit during this period of time, and this can be as well a problem of coming up with your relationships. Maybe you are attracted with someone and you just want to be more in this free state of relationship, open relationship. Maybe you are in a love triangle of some sorts, or you're just more into casual dating and the other person is not, and this is creating problems. Make sure that you are being open and truthful with people you are connecting with intimately, because either you might be having a tendency to be deceiving others about your real intentions, or you might be deceived as well, again, by others that want or are looking more for a casual thing right now than a serious committed relationship. And you might be already fantasizing about something that may not be there. So be careful with that. Be careful with new people you are encountering that are promising you the world, or be careful with the promises you are making as well. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.